Hey everyone, what's up? Today we are going to learn about the string literals part 2 and part 1 I already uploaded on my YouTube channel, so please go through that if you didn't know part 1. Now in this video we will learn about the length, how to count the length of the string. Then different methods of string which we will mostly use in our program. Then checking a string status, checking a string concatenation is possible in string with the integer or not, and the how we can concat string to string. And after that, at the last, we will learn about the string format method. So from the beginning, string length function. Many times we don't know the length of the string, and if we have a multi-line string, then we can't count the length of the string because it's too time consuming. So like other programming languages, in Python we have length function to get the length of the string. In length function, name of the variable which is having a string or the string itself need to be given in the argument of the function, and it will return a number of length of the string. It will count the spaces in that string also. So the function will return the length of the string, and we can directly print it, or we can store it that variable that in a variable, and or we can also directly use it in a function. Now let's example of that. So here I gave a code. I wrote a string which is having a multi-line. Then firstly I directly printed the string by using the print variable, and it will give the length of the string 103. Now in second line of code, I stored that length in a variable named length, and after that I printed the variable length. So I will get the same output as the 103. Now I use that string in other string length in other function. Here I am using length function to slice the string, and I slice the string and get the range between character number position 8 to the position which is having length of the string -2. Means after in this string we won't get the answer output of last s and dot operator, dot character you can say that also, because in this string we only want the output of from the position 8 to the position length of the string -2. So you can see that in output we will get the 8 from characters from the 8th position, which is second part of the string literals. We are learning the method that we can use with the string. Here I didn't get the s and dot as we are using the -2 with the length of the string. So you can get the idea of the length function from this. Now string methods. Python has a set of built-in methods that you can use on a string for operations to convert strings in uppercase or lowercase, to join two strings, to split strings, or reverse the string, and many more methods are having built-in Python for the string. In this video we will see some mostly used functions of string like string strip, lower, upper, replace, split. Let's learn about that methods in brief. Strip method. Strip method removes white space from the beginning or the end if there is any white spaces at the beginning or the end, and will return the string. Now in this code, first we can see string 1 is having the white space at the beginning of the string and at the ending of the string, when we use strip function with the string 1, then it will remove the white spaces from the beginning and at the end, and we will get the output hello world without the white spaces at the beginning and end. Remember, it won't remove the spaces from the string between the string. Now in second string, we are having only white spaces at the beginning. So using the strip function with the second string, you will get the remove white spaces from the beginning and will get the output string hello world. In third one, we are having this white spaces at the ending of the string, and using strip function it will remove that. Now lower method. Lower method return the given string in a lowercase. If you have any uppercase in a string and you want the whole string in a lowercase, you can use this method. Now as we can see in a code, we are having a string which is having a hello world as a string, and it is having some uppercase characters and lowercase character. If we want to convert this whole hello world in a lowercase, then we can use lower method with this string. So while we print this string dot lower function, we will get the hello world in a lowercase, and you can see that here all uppercase letters converted into lowercase and lowercase characters are remained the same as we can see in uppercase method. To convert string in a uppercase, we can use upper method. Here as we shown in a code, you can see that we are using string.upper in the print function, and we will get the output hello world in the uppercase. It converts all lowercase letters into the uppercase letters, and uppercase letters will remain the same. Now let's see the method replace method. Replace method will replace one string with another string. So you can use this method to replace one character with the another character. Here in this string we are having hi, hello, how are you, all are in the lowercase. If I want to replace small h with the capital H, then I can simply use the replace method. Like as I am printing str dot, which is str is the name of my variable, dot replace, and I am giving the first string which I want to replace. As in my case I am having small h and I want to replace it with the capital H, and so this second argument will be the string with which you want to replace your string. So at first I will write a lowercase h, and that lowercase h I want to replace with the capital H. So in second argument I am giving a capital H as a string. So when I print that in, I will get the output of capital H, as you can see in the output. So replace method can replace the one string with the another string. Many times we want to split the string into the many parts. Now if we want to here we want to separate the one string in a substrings with using the comma operator. Now I am having hi, hello and how are you, and I am separating it by the comma. Now this is the one string, but I want to separate this string in another substrings. So by using the comma, I want to separate all the characters, or you can say that I want to separate this by the comma operator. Wherever I find the comma, I want to separate that string from the original string. So the split method will split string into the substrings using the separator we give to it. If it didn't find any separator then it will remain the same string and it will return the whole string as it is. Now in this code, I have the string which I want to separate by the comma operator. So I simply give the comma as and the argument of the split method. And I will print the string variable name which is str.split and the comma operator which is here my separator. You can use any operator you want to use in it, or you can use any character by which you want to split the string. And I will get the output hi, hello and how are you as a list of the string. You will learn about the list in the further videos, and you can just simply see that we separated the single string into 3 strings. Many times we want to check the string to check if the certain string or character is in our given string or not. We can use two keywords, in keyword and not in keyword. These keywords will return boolean true or false. So we can say that in keyword will give true if given phrase or character or a string will be in a string, and will give it return false for given phrase will not be in a string. Same for the not in keyword, but it will give false for the string if it find in the given string, and it will give true if phrase or character or a string won't be in a string. Now let's see the example of in and not in keyword. Here we are having a string hi, hello, how are you. So firstly we will print this string. Then let's see hi, which is in a small case is in a string or not by using in operator. So hi, which is a substring, is in a string or not. So when we print the hi in string, we will get true because we are having hi as a substring in a given string. Now if we use not in keyword with the hi, then we will get the output false because it will say that hi is not in the given string, but we are having a substring hi in our original string, so it will give a false as an output. It will return false. Now let's see the capital case hi. So we are having all letters in lowercase in our original string. So when we use hi capital hi in string, then we will get the output false because capital hi is not in our original string. And when we use not in keyword with capital hi, means last line of our code is in print function we are saying hi capital not in string, then it's the true and it will return the true because capital hi is really not in our original string. How this work, you will know about this by doing this practical only. Hope you understand. Now string concatenation. To concatenate or to combine or to join two strings, we can use plus operator. By using plus operator, we can join two strings. Remember, we can't combine string with integer or float or any other data type using the plus operator. If you go to concate to string, you can get the output of the concatenation and it will combine the two strings. But if you try to combine the string with the integer or float or any other number data type, you will get an error. Let's see the example here. Here we are having string 1 and string 2, which is having string 1 hello and string 2 is having world. If we want to join two strings, we can simply use plus operator between them. And here we are storing that in another variable string 3. So, and printing the string 3, we will get output hello world. But you can see that in hello world we are not having any space. So you can add space between these two characters using the plus operator also, or you can add any other string using this plus operator. And if you want to write any character or a string instead of this space, you can do that also, and this plus operator will combine all the string together and give you output as you want. Now in string 4, we are combining string 1 hello, then we are using one space by the plus operator, and then we are adding the third string which is world. And when we print the string 4, we will get the output hello world, and we will get the space between two strings 1 and 2. Now if we are, let's try to add string with the integer. When string 5 we are adding string 1, and by using plus operator we are adding the integer I equal to 50 with the string 1 which is hello. Now when we try to print that string 5, we will get an error as shown in the output, which will be a type error, and it will say that can only concat string not integer to a string. So here you are clear about that by using plus operator you can only concat string to string. You can't concat any number with the string. Now what if we want to combine string and the integer? So for that we can use string format method. As we saw before, we can't combine string and integer using plus operator. So to remove this flaw, Python provided format function which will combine string and numbers. The format method takes the passed argument, formats them, and places them in the string where the placeholders are in curly brackets. You can use index numbers to be sure to argue the arguments are in the correct placeholder. Now let's see the example to gain the more knowledge about this format function. Here we are having three variables which are storing three different integer numbers, which is John is having 50, Jerry 20, Jan 25. Now we are using format method without index. For string 1, we are saying John is having, and in curly brackets. In that curly brackets we will store a number by using format method. This much rupees. He gave blank curly bracket rupees to Jerry and curly bracket rupees to Jan. Now in first curly bracket we want to write John variable which is having the number of rupees John have, then Jerry and Jan. Now we are using format method to add numbers in the string at the place of curly brackets. For that we are using string 1 dot format, and in first curly bracket we will give a first argument, then second curly bracket will get the second argument, and the third curly bracket will get the third argument of the format method. So we can write John, Jerry and Jan, which are the variable names of our numbers. And we will get the output. John is having 50 rupees. He gave 20 rupees to Jerry and 25 rupees to Jan. Now again if we want to use different index for the values of the curly brackets placeholder, so we can do that thing also. Now in curly brackets we can simply give the number of the argument which we want to store in it. So in second example we are having John is having an index of that value curly bracket is 2, which means second argument will be the answer of this placeholder of this curly brackets. So in our format method we are having Jerry, Jen and John. Remember, arguments start from the 0. So 0, 1 and 2. On third index and second index we will get John. So we will have the number John variable which is having 50, which means John is having rupees 50 rupees. He gave placeholder is 0 from 0 index. So we will write the value of Jerry variable which is 20, and the first placeholder is having Jen, so it will get 25. So the output will be John is having 50 rupees, he gave 20 rupees to Jerry and 25 rupees to Jen. It will be same as before, even if we change the place of the arguments. Now by using this we can combine string with the numbers and you won't get the error. So to combine string with the number, you simply need to use format method. Thank you so much for being with me till now, and if you like my video then comment, like and subscribe my channel, and don't forget to come in the part 3 of this video, string literals. Thank you everyone.